Hey everybody, it's Jeff the Fan 1312 here, welcoming you guys to the final episode of Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves, technically, because there is going to be a clue bottle video for this, but this is technically the final episode, alright? So, we are going to take on the final mission of the game, Carmelita's Gunner. Yeah, I know, it's such an exciting title for a mission. I also like how this place was kind of like, the Contessa's first area, because I think there was just recon, missions, there was recon, slideshow, then missions, then slideshow, then basically heist, then mission and heist with no slideshow in between. And let's get this mission done. Like how that guy was still there.
That's not flirty chit-chat?
Alright, this is my least favorite part of the game. Right here. Shooting down Klakla while she is shooting missiles at you. I also like how the blimp had all of its engines taken down, so technically you shouldn't even... it shouldn't even still be in the air, so you shouldn't have to worry about much. Oh god, these ones are the most annoying because you have to shoot at them a lot. Like there is... Oh god! Actually, those aren't even the most annoying ones that Klakla can shoot. I know it's technically just Neela and Clockwork's body, but I am still going to call it Klakla because that's what the game calls it, and I like to use the game's official titles. Oh god! That's the one I hate. Okay. And... honestly, when those rings are coming at you, I say just shoot them the one time you need to, and then wait until you go through them, unless the missile's about to hit you. Oh, and then there's this one. This is my least favorite of her attacks right here, because I still don't know how to dodge it. If you can dodge it, and missile. Missile! 2 missiles! Good god. 2 missiles hit me because I'm stupid. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, no, 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 okay, phew. I'm willing to let the gun overheat as long as it stops that attack. Good god, that attack does so much damage, and I don't know how... The only thing I've thought of so far to dodge that is hit her enough times. That's the only thing I've thought of, is that just... Keep hitting her! Keep hitting her! Did she stop it? Okay, I think she did. Hit that! Hit that! Hit that! Okay. Shoot. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Missed. Hit that. Okay. And now I can start tailing, shooting Klakla some more. Come on. No! No! Do not summon the rings while you're charging that attack! Oh god! I almost didn't get that ring because I was stopping her from doing that attack. Oh wow. I can't believe I actually hit all those rings while just trying to shoot at Klakla and didn't hit him more than once. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! I'm going to die. Come on, game! Oh god, that attack. No, 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 no. Don't you dare do that attack. Thank... Oh god, the worst part of this fight is over.
Sly, we've got a serious problem here. Klakla's looking mighty upset, and I think she's going to take it out on us.
Okay, so this part of the fight can be kind of hard too, but god, the tail gunner part is definitely the hardest part of the goddamn fight. I don't care what anybody says. And why does Carmelita have to drop us off here? Why can't Carmelita just drop us off at Klakla? Oh god. Okay, good. Thank god for this bobbing. Notice how the blimp is completely destroyed. The blimp is 100% destroyed thanks to our tail gunning down Clockla. And I say break these before you even attempt to paraglide. At one point, if you listen enough, Murray will actually barf on Bentley and he'll just say, "Sorry, Bentley." I think I have to paraglide over that, but I can't be sure. Oh no! Ah! This doesn't give you the same saving grace that the rest of the game does. Oh god, I hate this part. Nowhere near as much as I hate the tail gunner part. Because this part, honestly, I'd say this part is easy, it's just tedious because you have to keep redoing it if you miss one jump. The tail gunner part, I can officially say, is hard. Like, I can say that that is one of the hardest parts of a boss fight I have ever done in my video game history of playing a video game. Now, I haven't beat any Pikmin game yet, so those might be harder. From what I've seen, they probably are harder, but I still say this is the hardest boss fight yet. That I specifically have played. I'm gonna die. I just hate the weird gravity since everything's flying so weirdly. But I like how Clockla destroyed the blimp so she can't get her Spark of Immortality anymore because she completely obliterated the blimp. I also like how this is the one thing that when you return to the mission, you can actually, it actually is back together. I know they had to do that for simple reasons that how the hell were they going to keep the clue bottles alive while the blimp was destroyed? But still, I just find it funny that, like, the peacock sign in Dimitri's area is destroyed still when you return to it, but this is the only area where it actually isn't destroyed, and it's also the biggest area that actually makes sense that it wouldn't be destroyed like that. Alright, this is where I died last time, so just go for it! Just go! Just go! Grab onto the line! No! How am I supposed to do that? Okay, this is a lot harder than I thought it was. And I also can't believe I completed the entire tail gunner part of the mission in one try. Okay, I think I'm gonna start doing that for when I need to make a very long distance jump. I'm going to do the boom, boom, and then paraglide over to it. Because there's a lot lighter gravity. So if you extend your first jump longer, you should go farther. You don't have to say it 3 times, Bentley. I get the gist! Get it! No! What? What? Ah! Yeah, I'm in such a good mood to do the final boss fight. Oh my god. Okay, apparently this part is harder than the tail gunner part. I always thought that this part was a hell of a lot easier. I was wrong. I am sorry. Just like I'm sorry that dishes slip out of wet fingers when the dishes and the fingers are wet. Dishes will slip out. It happens. I keep a especially hard grip on everything I'm worried will break if it falls. Okay, this one you want to be careful for. If I get out of this, I will never speed again. I never heard that line before. Actually, I probably did, but don't remember it. I really want to get over there, but I'm not sure how. Okay, did I seriously get killed by that? Ugh! I didn't even know you could get killed by that. I gotta go really far, and it gives me an extra death hazard. Thanks a lot, game. Oh my god.
I'm hyperventilating. I need
just gonna be quiet.
I'm scared, Sly. Hurry.
Didn't think about doing this before. I can't climb off either. Okay, I don't know how that worked, but it did. Alright.
My light is literally flashing before my eyes. Literally.
Phew, okay. I like how he was just stuck in the air for a few seconds.
Hurry, Sly. We're going down really fast.
Ha! Stupid fan! I just realized, I keep dying at that part, and I am one structure away from getting to where I need to go. I am not kidding. Carmelita, why couldn't you just drop me off over there? How are these fans even spinning? They're not connected to anything. I just realized that. These fans aren't connected to anything. How the hell are they spinning? I mean, it kind of makes sense. Oh, I just realized how they're spinning. Because we're flying around in the air really freaking fast. And I would recommend going up the pole, but I've made it this way before.
We're going down really fast.
I've also made it down here, which is acceptable. It's a bit harder to make that jump if you're down here, but you could just do that. Okay. Now, let's try starting this jump from over here. Dang it! What am I supposed to do? Oh my god! I thought I would be freaking out like this on the tail gunner part. And because I thought that that part was hard and this part was easy, that's why I'm sucking. The Let's Play curse has finally started to affect me. There we go. Hang on. Okay. Actually... No, I'm not going to be using weapons very much, but I did need to use that. Phew. Go! Is there anywhere I can go over here? Okay, good. I thought it was sending me somewhere. Oh, no. Is that a paper bag? Oh, I thought that was a paper bag for a second. I thought that would have been hilarious if that was the paper bag Bentley needed. And, yes, I made it! I made it! I made it! Yes! Okay. Phew. Okay. And then... Oh no, I'm not one structure away. I was two structures away. Not much better. Thank you for tilting my way. Okay. Get this at the correct point so that I land on Clockla's wing. Thank you. I think that's a pre-made cutscene.
Don't worry, there's plenty to go around.
You might have a new body, Mila, but you're still the low-down, backstabbing coward we've beaten time and time again. This won't be any different.
Be brave while you can, Cooper. I might not have the immortality to cure hate, but I feel something power brewing within me.
I also like how the wing is still destroyed from when you defeated Clockwork the first time. Oh yeah, you need to go to the sides and whack from the sides. There. Alright. Oh.
We did it.
Right on.
It's an emotional moment.
Die, insects, die! My hate will smash you!
Watch out. That thing's still kicking.
Lachla mentioned something about a hate chip. It sounded like the source of her power.
If we remove it, she might stop attacking.
Then let's do a little open head surgery. I'll pry open that beak so that Bentley can go to town with his bombs.
Alright, so we are playing as Murray now, and final part of the game. We need to mash. Okay.
I hate you, the gang! I will find you in your sleep and I will destroy you! You'll never know a moment's peace for the rest of your short, miserable lives! The Clock Club will know revenge! I am revenge! I am the Alpha and the Omega! Clock Club!
Alright, now we have to be Bentley. It's also very nice to have the hover pack here, so you can just hover over all the lasers. And you want to walk in here, and then you want to bomb in that. Hang on. It's really weird timing. I think you need to like place a bunch of bombs. There we go.
You have my hate shit! You will not defeat me! Never!
And then we play as Bentley again, and all we have to do is jump in and grab it. The hate chip.
Let's get out of here. She's about to explode. Ah! My glasses.
He worries about his glasses more than his body.
Bentley, I'll save you.
You don't have to do anything at this part anyway.
Pick me up. I can't walk.
Come on, Sly, let's get out of here.
And there we were, at the end of the road. The Claw Gang had been defeated, and the clockwork parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clockla. So she took it out on what was close at hand, the hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of clockwork, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird. How ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family. The menace of clockwork would never again rise to threaten me or my children. True to her nature, she informed us that we were all under arrest. But one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting. Carmelita's old police unit soon arrived. With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do. The ride to HQ started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As the reality of my capture started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about, well, everything. Books, music, art. It was like we were on a first date. She even showed me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I kinda clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times. She went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off. Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper!
The game is over.
I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
A Sucker Punch production. That is it, guys. That's the end of the game. This game took a long time for me to record, and you're probably going to see it very fast, seeing as it's only going to be like 10 days. Well, it would be only 10 days if I did 3 videos a day, but with the weekends clued in, it's not going to be that long that you guys are going to be watching this LP, because I need to finish this game and Sly 3 by October 1st for Sly 4, so... And featuring the voices of, yeah, them. And then you see he left her the bottle, he gave her the bottle back. And blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm really tired. Inspector Carmelita Fox continues to search for Sly Cooper, whose current whereabouts are still unknown. And then on the side here, we get to see what everybody did. Demetria went on to work as a dance instructor on a cruise ship. Yeah, after they went out of jail. Rajan now owns a series of rug outlets across North America. The Contessa went on to become the most successful real estate booker in the greater something area. Didn't get to see that last part. Jean Wieselin went on to work for the EPA. And ended up frozen yet again on a rescue mission saving baby penguins. And the EPA is the Environmental Protective, A. Yes, the Environmental Protective A. No, the Environmental Protective Association. I forgot about association. I don't know how I forgot the word association, but I somehow did. Oh well. Okay, that's it. You've seen everything. You won. Go outside. No thanks, game. I don't want to. I like how they made the very end of the game just be like, okay, now you've beaten the game, you should go outside. And this game is so fun for me that I am not going outside most of the time just because I want to play it. Yeah, so I find that really funny. But anyway, notice the little square thing that appeared right there. Let's go to episode 1. And there's stuff I want to show. If you wait on episode 1 long enough, then you will see a police badge with a square button next to it. What great timing I have. And it'll be a movie. Okay, yeah, I thought that movie was awesome. Oh, there's more. Yeah, that's an awesome movie, and there's more. Go to episode 3. One of these is really long. I think it's this one.
Yo, check it out. It's me, Lala, chasing down PS2 Sly Cooper. Sly and his crew are back, and they're bringing down the house with the biggest heist ever. Yo, slow it down. Hey, please, I dig rappers, not raccoons. You guys at home, keep it right here to see who's at number 1.
Never mind, that was the shortest of the 4? Yeah, 4. Wait on chapter 5 for a little bit. I think this one is the longest.
So Bentley, what's the job?
Well, Clockwork's parts have been stolen, and we're the prime suspects on Inspector Fox's list.
Ah, she's really quite lovely when she's angry.
Sly, we've got to clear our name.
Oh, sorry.
And the Murrinators got you covered.
This is our biggest job yet, so we really have to work together. But the whole job is blown if we don't have someone at the controls.
So, are you in?
Rated E for everyone.
Okay, I was wrong again. So episode 7 is definitely the long one. I know it showed one for episode 8 too, but that's just the credits. Don't do it unless you want to see the credits again for whatever reason.
Sly Cooper is cunning, cool. He's... Am I supposed to look in the camera at you?
Tell me about Sly Cooper.
Well, Sly Cooper is a thief, and he's a different type of thief. He's cool, he's tough, but he's got to be lovable at the same time. And he's also a really good-looking guy, and he has a sexy voice. Just... arf.
I'd say about a month into development, we came up with a one-sentence description that really has guided the development of the product. And the one sentence was, Sly and the gang work together to pull off a string of big heists.
When I say heist, I mean like classic Hollywood heist film kind of heist, where the last third of the film is all about this big, spectacular, elaborate crime involving many thieves working together to do something huge.
We knew we wanted to do something a little different than the first Sly. We wanted to broaden some of the gameplay elements, broaden the environments, have more characters in the game. You actually use all the different characters' skills in different ways and different combos, and it really makes for a really fun experience.
There's a backstabbing, there's a betrayal, there's a jailbreak.
Thiefiness is different things to different people. For some people, it's being sneaky. For some people, it's being agile. We want Sly the Thief to really encompass all of these things.
It is really fun and really thiefy to be on the top of the roof, scaling across the level, running across wires, looking down at guards looking for you.
I think we all would love to be able to do the things Sly does, just to be able to jump from rooftop to rooftop, land like a cat on top of a wire and scamper down it. If I did that, I'd break an ankle.
Two things that we try to keep in mind when we start any drawing of Sly is, number one would be definitely the silhouette, creating a strong silhouette, which is especially important in animation. And number two is motion. He's always kind of forward moving, low to the ground, and try to get a lot of motion, and usually just start off with a couple of lines and let that be sort of his overall arcing motion. It'll be like his spine and his supporting leg, and off of that just sort of compose where his details are going to be.
I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Sly is the charismatic leader of the band of thieves. He's got that moxie, he's got that skill under pressure that makes him special.
Sly Cooper is deeply involved with two ladies, Inspector Carmelita Fox and Constable Neela. He's kind of flirty with both of them.
Why don't you and I go out on the town?
And their relationship is actually one of the major narrative threads for the whole game.
We're on for that date in Bollywood. Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox, as beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Let me at that security computer. Presto, all clear.
Bentley is the brain of the organization, the guy with the gadgets. He's just really fun.
People have said that I resemble the character that I did the voice for, Bentley, and I guess I can see that. I mean, I am mostly human, but there's a little part of me that is a turtle.
Any good heist needs someone who's gonna work the bombs, and clearly that's Bentley.
Now head back to the safe house with those pictures and let's get a plan together.
Bentley really looks like Bentley, and Murray kind of looks like Murray, and they act like it.
If people say that Bentley's the brains, Murray is definitely the brawn. He's all about freedom, you know? Just let it go. Yeah, baby! Let it all hang out!
Murray is like big and a brawler. It's kind of the muscle of the crew.
Murray can lift these guys up above his head and toss them into flames or into the water or off of buildings and things like that, and it's kind of all manner of slapsticky ways for them to be dispatched.
The Murray scores again!
Murray wants to do things the way Sly would do them, but it's sort of Murray's version of that, and it's a little bit oafier. He's really trying to make himself really small, too, because, of course, he's got a lot to hide.
This is a universe in pantslessness. Hence, no pants. No pants.
Yeah, I don't wear pants. And I like to hang out with little furry animals.
That's what makes it so real. They're just being themselves.
This game, we really wanted it a lot more to be about doing something rather than just going somewhere. And as a result, one of the things we really focused on this game was to really work on the AI.
Sly is able to handle different classes of enemies in the game, and it tends to be that the ones that are dangerous to him walk the streets and are patrolling and guarding the areas.
The guards are just more intelligent and more sophisticated, which makes getting from point A to point B in the world both unique and interesting for every player who goes through it. No two players will have the same experience traveling through the Sly world.
When we get a level from the 3D modelers, we have a lot of communication between them during the process of when it's being built before it's handed off. And basically we have a great foundation to work with, because you need a good 3D foundation to put the maps on.
For us, the environments, we really wanted to make them beautiful and interesting, but never more important than Sly. Not just artistically, but also game-wise, they should be fun to play in. Very jungle gym. They should feel very stealthy. You should feel when you're playing in these worlds, I can't believe I'm getting to do this.
You and the rest of the Claw Gang have to be stopped.
No! Let's dance! Here, I am king. Oh, it's tough being this tough.
You learn too much about the Claw Gang.
Immortality is what I seek.
Dimitri is this lounge lizard who runs a seedy nightclub.
He's a master forger / counterfeiter.
Look, I'm sure that two cats in a bag like us can work something out.
The coolest part about Dimitri is how he talks. English is his second language, and he learned all his English from watching hip-hop videos.
Have you no vision? Are you hearing what I mean to you?
Jean grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta. He turned to selling illegal spices. He's come up in the world, and he's basically trying to buy his way into royalty. He's just a low-level street thug in rich robes.
All I see is a fat, pathetic weakling.
The Contessa is a creepy spider, an expert in hypnosis, and works for Interpol, the police agency.
She decides to open up this rehabilitation clinic for criminals. But wait, it's just a scam, because it's really a front so that she can hypnotize criminals into telling her where they've hidden their loot.
You're an ignorant child playing dress-up in his father's legacy. Oh, I know all about you and the Cooper clan. Oh. Scared me.
Jean Bisson was a prospector. He got buried in an avalanche for 100+ years, and he thawed out. And he's decided that he's gonna push back the wilderness.
He loves strip mining. He loves clear cutting of trees.
He's just a product of his time. He just happens to be living 100 years later. So his entire mission in life is to tame the West.
As my father said, the only good fish is an eaten fish.
Arpeggio is a small flightless bird, and because he can't fly, he's completely enthralled with all the flying machines of Da Vinci.
When I was playing the parrot, I was kind of like, oh, they'll love it when I come walking in. Hi, I'm the parrot. 6'4" and very large man plays a little tiny crazy parrot. Arpeggio, eternal life, that's what I crave, eternal life.
Hello. Welcome to
Hello,
Sucker
Travis.
Punch Productions.
Hello,
Are you recording? No, that's awful.
I think one of the real big strengths at Sucker Punch is it's a very creative team that tends to push themselves.
What's this for right here?
That is to make sure that Nate is working.
It's always been a collaborative effort all the way through the pipeline. And the pipeline is set up like that specifically so that everybody gets their chance to inject themselves into what they're doing.
Hey, how's it going? We've been really lucky in that we've just gotten really great people on board to do the kinds of things that we need to do, making a really great game.
Well, we're crazy.
Do you want any dialect or anything to make it appeal to the European gaming market? Raccoons, squirrels, turtles. Sly Cooper 2 is the finest game you'll ever play this year.
Stop.
Yeah, okay, that one was like 10 minutes, but yeah, we're finally done here. Nothing else to show unless you want to see the credits again, which I am not going to see the credits again. So I will see you guys next time when we take on the Clue Bottles, and in the next LP when we take on Sly 3. Alright, see you then. Bye!